Hi everyone. Thank you for being early. It is so wonderful to see so many of you. Been waiting ever since we opened the door 10 minutes ago. Right, Camelia is there, Susan is there, Teresa, Bing Hock, Prani Kong, okay, Lian, hi, thank you. All right. First of all, really thank you, okay, to all of you, okay, for your time tuning into this, okay. Happy advance 恭喜发财. I know it's very Chinese New Year mode. Just want to check if all of you can hear me clearly. All right, do let me know if you can hear and see the screen clearly. That's most important. All right. So as all of you have in a way been informed, I'm here tonight doing a special edition of Facebook Live, sharing with everyone about 2026 Fire Horse Year's 12 Animal Sign Outlook. And again, we have to thank J Group, okay, Building Dreams Together, sponsored by Jennifer Yap. As you can see, their beautiful video, okay, of the whole entire J Group and all the beautiful agents in J Group itself, because this session and also an upcoming very important special session itself is fully sponsored by them, okay. So thank you first of all, okay, to J Group and many of you here who already tuned in, okay, so early. And please, one thing, please help us to share, like this post and share it out so that it can actually help to reach out to more people. Now, there are many of you who actually signed up, okay, recently on the Twin Flames, okay, workshop itself, and you know how important 2026 Fire Horse is. It's not like any other year. It's a very special, very impactful. In fact, it's a very aggressive year. So therefore, okay, there's a reason for me to bring these particular sessions of the 12 Animal Sign Outlook much earlier. I know many of you say there's oh my God, it's only early October, okay? Yes, because the energy of the Fire Horse, okay, in a way, unofficially comes in October this year. All right, so all of you will be feeling the stars, the energy, and the impact of the Fire Horse here in October and not until February 4th next year. Camilla there says it's very clear. Yes, thank you so much. Andrew, thank you. Very clear. Loud and clear. Okay, Bing Hawk, yes. Trailing high. All right. Again, I seek your help. Please help us to like and share this Facebook post out to your friends, to your WhatsApp link, okay, to your Facebook page itself, so that it can help us to reach out to more people. Now, without delaying, let us just bring out the slides, okay, to share with you. Now, tonight itself, I'm going to go through all the stars, whether it's auspicious or inauspicious, okay, how is it going to impact you in 2026? What are the things that you can do in order for you to maximize its potential? Now, remember, me, for once, you know me. Those of you, there's so many of you here are my beloved students. Sally is there as well. Xiangling is there. Thank you so much. And you know, for me, it's like I never believe in predestined. Whatever that is fated, okay, on the heaven's wheel of 2026, whatever auspicious stars or inauspicious star, whatever ranking your animal sign is, don't take it by heart, because at the end of the day, there's no way that everyone in the entire world with the same animal sign is going through the same fate. No way. So therefore, there are always strategies, always, okay, things that we can do in order for us to maximize our potential, for us to maximize the year, and even turn inauspicious stars to our favorable element. So tonight we're going to go through that, okay? What are the auspicious stars? What are the things that we can maximize? What are the inauspicious stars? What are the things we have to watch out for? And most importantly, how to make inauspicious stars work for us. All right, so Melissa, thank you so fast. Okay, yeah, so fast. Another new year is coming. Yeah. Every year we've been counting down, and the exciting thing is because next year is just not any other year. All right, so here, first of all, we have to pay attention to what year is it next year? It's Bing Wu Fire Horse year. And why do I share this particular, in a way, session itself in October, so early? Because many of you know that in October, which is transiting in a few days' time, all right? So you'll see that by next week, we will officially enter into a Peng Shi, or a fire dog month, okay, in October 2025. Now, if you look at 2026 here, it's a fire horse year. Now, many of you, if you know Chinese astrology, okay, next year, Peng Wu, or a fire horse year itself, has a direct linkage, okay, with the fire dog. Because on top, the Peng fire has already made its inaugural entrance inaugural entrance, okay, in October itself. So you know that the fire within next year makes its unofficial entrance by October. And not only that, you will see that the dog here is a 3 harmony combinations with the horse, yin, wu, shi, to form the fire frame. Therefore, okay, the unofficial entrance or energy or impact or influence of the fire horse here itself, okay, will in a way come in October 2025. Therefore, we have to rush, and many of you knows that we are preparing, okay? There are courses, there are like private trainings that's going on, corporate trainings that's going on. There's still like so many briefings, okay, I have to do with my Soul Journey students, and we are preparing. The whole entire team are flying off in the middle of October to facilitate the Soul Journey in Tibet. And yet, I have to bring this out to you because the earlier you prepare yourself before October Peng Shui month officially comes in next week, the better your luck can be for next year. All right, so once you understand this, first of all, remember, like and share, okay? So please help us to like and share this Facebook post out so that it can help us to reach more people. Now, I also want to announce, okay, for so many, we have almost 278 of you who are tuning live now. Now, please register, first come, first serve, okay, to what we call a in-depth of the decoding, the secrets behind the 12 animal sign on October 11, totally free, because this is a private session via Zoom, okay, online from 2 to 4 on 11 October, free of charge because it's fully sponsored by J Group, right? So we will share the link in the comment, or you can in a way screenshot or scan onto the QR code over here to register yourself, okay? Because in this workshop, we are going to go even deeper into your own chart. It means that you have to plot out your Vata chart based on your year, your month, your day, and your hour. And you come into this workshop, and I'm going to share with you what are the key focus of next year. How is it going to impact you in terms of your relationship? How is it going to impact you in terms of your career? How is it going to impact you in terms of your investment? And how is it going to impact you in terms of your environment? Okay, so if you're interested to know even deeper decoding your own Vata chart, come to this particular session itself, register now for free. Okay, let's go back to the slides. Now, let's not, in a way, delay more time. Let us go into the first animal sign. All right, horse. All right, because next year is the year of the horse. Okay, so if you are born in the year of the horse, this is your ranking. It is unchanged from 2025. Okay, 2025 means this year the horse are ranked at the 5th out of the 12 animal sign, and in 2026 itself, even though you're considered offending the Grand Duke because you are part of the Grand Duke itself, right? But still maintaining your positions on the 5th, okay, right, out of 12. Yay! You can see the confetti there, okay, in a way celebrating all horses. Now, for those of you, this is your first time joining us. Now, remember, besides your year of birth that carries the horse animal sign, there are a few other categories that you can check that also represents the horse animal sign. Again, if you're born in the year of 1930, 1942, 1954, 1966, 1978, 1990, 2002, 2014, or upcoming 2026, okay? Right? All these years itself are born under the animal sign of the horse. Now, if your Gregorian or your English calendar, you are born between June 6 to July 6, you also have the impact of the horse in your chart. Now, some of you, okay, if you're born between 11 a.m. to 12:59 p.m., okay, in a way, this is like afternoon, 11 a.m., all right, to noon time, 12:59 p.m., you also have a horse in your chart. So make sure you know, not only based on your year, but also based on your month and also your hour. Now, take a look at the auspicious and inauspicious stars over here. For the horse, okay, it's actually pretty good, okay? Even though considering that you are considering Fan Tai Shui or offending the Grand Duke with a self-punishment star, and yet you still have the Golden Lock, General Star, and Duke Arrival. Now, what does these auspicious stars mean? Now, Golden Lock means it's a chest of wealth for you. So therefore, horses, next year itself with the General Star, Cheong Sing, which represents status, power, authority, and also the potential of a chest of wealth. Now, chest of wealth here, or Kam Kwai Sing, it actually means something that is accumulative. something that is in a way long-term, slowly, gradually building up. All right, so for those of you who are horse, okay, born in the year of the horse or with the month or the hour of the horse itself, do check out, okay, your long-term investments, okay, your policies, your investment policies, any of them maturing by next year, okay, any of them in a way without you being aware of it, you have accumulated an amount or a substantial amount of money in your chest, because next year itself is a time for you to, in a way, blow this chest out. Means that reinvest whatever that you have gotten so far. Golden lock, it means that, okay, this slow and steady wealth pot itself will grow starting from next year onwards. That's a pretty good news, right? And you have a generous star, which in a way represents the potential to grow in terms of your career, authority, power. Now, in case if you are doing a business on your own, generous star, it means that you have that commanding power. So horses, next year, if you are in a business on your own, it is time for you to brand yourself, to market yourself. Since that you have a generous star, you are in command. 将军. So it means that, okay, it is a year for you to focus on how to grow your brand, how to grow your business, how to bring it out to the market. Nowadays, we have artificial intelligence, we have a lot of social media posts, we have many, many ways, either digital marketing or in a way physical marketing to advertise our brand. So with the help of the generous star itself, it will be a pretty good year for you to in a way think of strategies to brand yourself, your career, or even your businesses. Now, Duke Arrival Star, it means that the bigger star of the year, the Grand Duke Jupiter, Tai Sui Sing, is part of your clan. It falls in the constellations of the horse. So therefore, next year you have this Tai Lap Sing, or the bigger star itself, as a part of your group. Now imagine, if you're walking out, making your way out, making an entrance, with the VVIP, okay, the MPV is like the most important person, okay, right, going in together, somehow you'll be able to leverage on this stardom or this limelight. So therefore, with the Duke Arrival Star, you know that those of you horses, remember next year, the thing is, make sure and ensure wherever you can leverage on others people's limelight, BNI, networking, social networking, any occasions that you can present yourself, bring yourself over, that through the branding of that particular sort of like events, okay, or organizations, you will also catch the limelight a bit. That is one of the strategies you can maximize on, and this will guarantee you for a good luck for 2026. Now, inauspicious stars here, of course, you have Grand Duke. Now again, inauspicious stars is just how these stars eventually go into the constellations, the direction of the horse, and it will impact us either subconsciously, okay, right, within ourselves, or unconsciously. Now, as long as we are bringing awareness to these stars, even though it is inauspicious, as long as with our consciousness and awareness, we can always turn all these stars to our favor. So we just need to know that Grand Duke can only impact us emotionally. Now imagine Grand Duke Jupiter, we are referring to planet Jupiter, which is the biggest planet in our whole entire solar system. And this planet Wi-Fi or energy vibrations is directly impacting the horse next year. So this, for people who are unaware, people who are unconscious of this energy vibration, they will always be thrown with emotional reactions to things. They will feel agitated, they are unsure why they feel certain ways, they might be depressed, they might be frustrated. But again, if you know and you're aware of it now, those of you, 300 over of you here, if you have a horse in your chart, you know that any time that you're thrown off course with your emotional self reacting to situations, you know that is a culprit of the Grand Duke. So as long as you're aware of it, you just have to prevent yourself, okay, to react emotionally. And as long as you do that, right, 2026 will be quite a safe year for you, right? So you see here, you also have SWOT Age. Now I'm taking my time to explain the stars because I guess it is important for everyone to learn about the stars rather than just to know, oh, whether it's a good year or a bad year for me, right? Because the impact of the stars and how you react to the impact of the stars is going to determine your luck. So if you understand the stars and how it impacts us, we can prevent it, all right, by being cautious, being aware, or doing preventive measures of strategies to overcome the weakness of the stars. Now, SWOT Age itself, okay, it's like the SWOT. The SWOT itself is constantly in competitions, competing, fighting. So therefore, you will see that with the presence of the SWOT H and the goat blade, Yang Yan. Those of you who know Chinese astrology, you know goat blade in a way equivalent to your rock wealth. So generally, you know that 2026 is a year of competitions for the horse. But again, if you're in business, you know, if you're in a business with more competitions, more people want to copy you, means you are successful, okay? If your business or your line of business, no one pays interest into whatever you're doing, it means that there's no market demand. So with goat blade and SWOT H, it just means one thing. Things is going to get competitive. So therefore, brace yourself, compete. Go out there, fight. In fact, all of us are winners, right? To earn this lifetime. So with the presence of the SWOT H and the goat blade itself, just know that you just have to act faster than anyone else. And if you have that attitude, SWOT H and goat blade means that the more competitions you have, or the more competitions that you invite in the whole entire 2026, is just going to make you better. Now, one of the hidden crops that horses need to pay attention to, foxy or hidden crops, that in the olden days, hidden crops normally translated to miscarriages. Okay, so normally for ladies, all right, if you are expecting a child with a hidden crops, means before the child is even born, the chances of miscarrying the child is high. But in our modern world itself, right, with like all healthcare, right, advanced healthcare, with all the scans and everything that we can do, all right, ultrasound to check and keep track on the babies, now, chances of miscarriages is not as high as olden days, but this hidden crops energy will also impact us, but not substantially or not all the time must be physical baby. It could be in a way, your ideas, okay? Your baby could be your passion, your ideas, your hobbies, something that you thought of, something that you have always wanted to do, your creations, okay? That is your baby. So with hidden crops itself, okay, the horses, you have to pay attention. What are the dreams that you have? What are your goals? What are your hobbies? What are your ambition? Okay? What are the creative things that you have always have at the back of your mind? And remember, before you even, right, in a way, tried it, don't allow it to fade away. Don't allow it to die off, because hidden crops in modern work context, it just means that a lot of ideas that do not get manifested. All right, so if you want a great year for 2026, you want to take charge of yourself, pay attention to your ideas. What are the things that you've always dreamed about doing? What are the things that you've always wanted to do, or at least try? With the presence of the hidden crops, you know, do not let it wash down the drain without even trying, okay? So hidden crops is a reminder for us to do that. So the longer, the more we procrastinate, and remember, seeing horse next year is self-punishment. Don't do any action. Do not do any decisions that eventually will self-punish ourselves, because as you can see here, triple punishment, Sam Ying Sing, and triple punishment with the year punishment here means that self-punishment, ungrateful punishment, uncivilized punishment, and bullying punishment. So you have to avoid all these things. Ying Sing, 無恩之刑, 無禮之刑, 自刑, okay? And in a way, it's like all this punishment itself are the things that in a way you do onto yourself. You allow yourself, you betray yourself so that other people can betray you. You devalue yourself so that other people can devalue you. You do something in a way that not fully in connection with yourself, that at the end of the day that you will feel lost. All these things are part of the triple punishment and year punishment star. So as long as you are aware of that and prevent that from happening in 2026, all these inauspicious stars will not be able to impact you. Now, let's take a look, as this particular chart itself is for you to screenshot, okay, and refer to, because we are going to talk deeper into your 12 animal sign in the decoding your 12 animal secret. For those of you who have just joined us, thank you for that. There are over 400 of you here, okay, who are joining us live. Thank you for that. It really means a lot to me and my team. My whole entire team here is facilitating, okay, this session. Please do help us to like and share the session out so that it can reach out to more people. And for those of you who have just joined us, remember, we have on the 11th of October, okay, a special Zoom session fully sponsored by our sponsors, J Group, Building Dreams Together, Jennifer Yap. And this session is where I'm going to bring you to decode your Parter chart, entire Parter chart, the deeper secret into your 12 animal sign, and it is absolutely free. All right, so do scan on the QR code or click into the comment. The link has been shared to you. Register yourself first come, first serve. Let's look at the next animal sign, okay? Goat. After the horse is the goat here. And goat, excellent. You made, okay, the whole 180 jump from 12, okay, out of 12, the last position in 2025, all the way to the first position in 2026. Now, how many little goatees out there, okay? How many of you here tuning in live here that you are born either in one of these years, okay, one of these years, all right? Or you were born in the month of July 7 to August 7, congratulations, you have a goat in your chart, or between 1 p.m. to 2:59 p.m. Can I see how many of you here have a goat in your chart? Can I see someone just comment onto my chat? Let me know. Am I in a way sharing with you? The more people born in the goat animal sign, the more in-depth I'm going to share about the stars, because I know you are going to need it. All right? So congratulations to all of you with goats in your chart. Auspicious stars. Now look at it. Grand Duke combo. Now, just now we talked about the Grand Duke Jupiter, the biggest, most powerful star of the year itself, and now you are the best friend. You are combining directly with the Grand Duke Jupiter. It means wherever you go, you are going and walking hand in hand. Che-ter, okay, you are also the goat, all right? So how many of you is like, good luck, Pila Alexis Wong, and you know it works for you as well. Prani Kong, you also born in the year of the goat. Perfect. Jamie, okay, year of the goat. Marianne Yap, okay, and it's good in the hour. All of you will benefit from this task, okay? Grand Duke combo, it means that a very high chance in 2026 itself, wherever you go, Lei Kun Kan Guai, it means that you walk with the brighter stars shining upon you. Make the best of it. But you see, even though you have all these particular auspicious stars, but your character, right, those of you with a goat in your chart, if your character and your mentality is the type of little goatees that like to hide in the shadow. It's like you don't like the limelight. Also, like, oh my God, don't spotlight on me. Oh my God, people are staring at me. Oh, don't look at me. If you keep in no way avoiding yourself from the light, if you keep on avoiding yourself, they get, oh, look at that naughty goat, right? Of course, I mean, you have to give it to him or her, right? He's ranking number 1, is he? Okay, 幾張揚啊? Okay, all right. So therefore, if you have these characteristics that keep on in a way running away from the limelight, running away from attention, running away from appraisers or whatever, this Grand Duke Jupiter together with the Sun Star cannot shine on you. And the Yin Sha and the bad Qi will eventually impact you. So remember, goats, don't waste this opportunity. Next year is the year where the powerful stars will give you chances and opportunity. People will give you opportunity. People will, in a way, they look up to you. Right? They give the chance to you. They see the potential in you. Together with the Sun Star, nobleman help. Wherever you go, you see nobleman help from masculine energy. Remember, Sun Star means masculine energy. So generally, it is interpreted by male figure, but not necessarily. Nowadays, okay, there are a lot of feminine energy. There are a lot of female that has very high masculine energy. I mean, come on, look at me, okay? Right? Sometimes outside, they ask me to, in a way, queue in the men's role rather than the female role. So with the Sun Star, it just means that the high potential of masculine energy. The people that you know, it can be your bosses, your friends, your neighbors. It can be just random strangers who might actually help you and guide you next year. But be open to it. Accept help from other people. Stand in the light so that the light can shine on you. Okay? Now, sky emptiness here is a star. Even though you may look at emptiness, doesn't it sound bad? No. Sky emptiness here, it means it's a star of peace. It's peacefulness. It is something that in no way shines on you to give you that peace of mind. So traditionally, if you have Tin Hong or the sky emptiness, it's a very good star when it comes to spiritual approach. When you're doing meditative, when you're researching for more inner wisdom, when you're finding inner peace, when you're finding tranquility or serenity to find more aha moments, to find more ideas, okay? So with the sky emptiness, it will be good for the goats to plan ahead for 2026 and look out for some holidays instead of just focusing on the bustling cities or places with a lot of people. Do consider going to some areas which is tranquil, serene, seaside, which is yang. At the same time, it helps us to connect with our inner self and the spiritual self so that we can go deeper with ideas, aha moment, and the chances is this aha moment and the ideas and the deep wisdom that we discover are exactly the points that is going to, in a way, push us further in life. Alright, now pulling saddle stars or pan on sing or pan on sing over here, in a way, in the olden days, they always say pan on sang ma. It means that once you pull the saddle and put onto the horse itself, it is time to move, time to travel, time to make changes. Together with the golden carriage. Now, in the olden days, when someone wants to marry anyone in your household, they will bring over the golden carriage, okay? 抬轎嚟嫁 or 娶啊, okay? Means that they will come to invite with the golden carriage. So in a modern context with pulling saddle and golden carriage, it means that you might be sought after in terms of your career. You might be headhunted in terms of your career or the job well done. Now, nowadays, you look at it, all these AI, right, in a way, founders or super young, and yet, you see, Meta pay extremely high price in order for them to, in a way, move them over to work with Meta. Example. And there are many of these occasions that's happening as well. So when you have pulling saddle star and golden carriage, it means that watch out, do your best in whatever that you're doing, maximize your potential and wait because opportunities are going to come knocking at your door with a much better package. So be ready to travel, be ready to make changes, okay? Be ready to change your job if you need to, but all promises a better future. Right, let's take a look at the inauspicious stars. Now, even though you have a goat in your chart, but if your mentality, belief, actions, okay, are not in a way catered to the growth part, but in a way are accumulated by a lot of fear, okay, or way down with a lot of fear, then the bad chi and the yin sha with the cascading cloud is going to impact you. But what exactly is this bad chi and yin sha? Now, bad chi, it means that in 2026, stay away from anything which is too yin. Too yin here means what? Anything that's too dark, too heavy, people who like to complain, people who like to blame, okay? Going to places that in a way, like, you know, nowadays people are curious, you know, they know like certain places, oh, maybe the yin energy is very strong. There's a lot of like, in a way, stories or whatever that people talk about, ghost story or sightings of ghosts or whatever. There are some people are so curious, they just like to challenge themselves to go to places like this. For the good, remember, avoid doing things like this, at least for the year, because yin sha here, once it takes over you, it is going to in a way dim the sun star or dim the light, okay? And this light are the light that's shining upon you to make your luck better. So therefore, avoid places. Now, in the old days, people will say that avoid funerals, all right? Avoid hospitals. But nowadays, look at our modern world. You know, funerals are like air conditions. It's like a party, buffet line. People sometimes even drink them, okay? Like cheers and all these things as well. And they'll be married. So being at the funeral not necessarily must be 100% yin in a modern world. The hospitals also, you have like all sorts of like international chain, Starbucks, Coffee Bean, everywhere. And the lobby itself looks like a grand 5-star hotel lobby. So if you go to places like this, not necessarily it must be yin, but if you connect with people, every time you see them, they are complaining, they're always blaming, they're always heavy energy and impact you. Okay, then after spending time with the person, you feel heavier, you feel down, you feel that somehow a load of things has been thrown onto you. That is yin sha and bad chi. Avoid them, at least for 2026, because it's going to, in a way, impact your luck. Now, cascading cloud or lao ha over here is a revengeful star. So for all goats, remember, okay, revengeful star means that cascading cloud people are in a way getting even with you. People will come back to in a way somehow show revenge upon you. Now, therefore, try to avoid pettiness. Try to avoid all this, what we call in Chinese, 小人呐. All the petty people, okay, who are trying to find fault with us, who are trying to fight with us. Now, the more you try to reason yourself, the more you try to talk things out, the more you will fall onto these auspicious stars, wasting your time, wasting your potential good luck itself, and eventually you will be also, in a way, pulled out together with their energy level. So avoid this altogether and you can ensure that you will always stay at the top of all the 12 animal signs. Yay! Congratulations again. Let us put on to the next animal sign. Oh, before that, okay, take a shot at this. This is how your percentage in terms of your career, wealth, academic, health, and relationship is going to fare for your reference. And remember, these are the months, all right, where you have to watch out for, or these are the months that you know that there are more opportunities will come your way. Positive months means these are good months or great months for you, March, June, and November. And negative months are January 2027, okay, October, okay, and also December. Remember, it is not January 2026 because January 2026 is still technically the year of the snake. All right, so therefore, January 2027, okay, that is the year of the horse, okay, which you have to watch out for, October and also December. Let's bring us to the next animal sign, the monkeys, okay? The monkeys ranks number 4 in 2025, and in number 6, it dropped 2 positions to number 6, okay, itself. So those of you are curious if you have a monkey in your chart, besides being born in all these years itself, you can check your month from August 8 to September 7 and 3 p.m. to 4:59 p.m. All right. So if you're born either in these dates, okay, between the month and this hour itself, you have a monkey in your chart. Now, let's take a look at the auspicious stars of the monkey first. Sky Horse, Academic Star, and Heavenly Chef. Okay. So we have a Yik Ma Xin, Man Chang Sing, and Tin Chu Sing. Wow, why I put a bracket there at the Heavenly Chef? Okay, so now next year it's slightly special. Okay, so supposedly in the year, okay, of the Ping, okay, means we have a Ping fire on top. The Heavenly Chef should be in the snake. All right, but the thing is, okay, next year you will see that the impact of the Heavenly Chef can also be at the monkey. Now, why is it so? Because if you base on the year where the Wu Earth is prosperous or appearing, all right, when the Wu Earth is prosperous, Heavenly Chef is in the monkey. And next year, Peng Wu is a year where prosperous fire means prosperous Peng fire and also prosperous Wu Earth, right? Because it's also a year of prosperous Earth. So therefore, Heavenly Chef in a way impact both the snake and the monkey. Right, so Sky Horse here, literally, many of you like, look at this monkey, okay? So when you look at the Sky Horse, you know that now Sky Horse means it's a traveling star. It's a high energetic energy. It keeps its movement and its momentum. So monkeys, okay, next year, even though you have dropped to, in a way, space, but as long as you keep yourself active, busy, on the move, or your job requires you to travel a lot, okay? Moving around, meeting people at different places and not staying stagnant at one place, it will still be an auspicious year for you. Academic star means that, okay, for those of you who are studying, like children who are in a way facing exams and all that, perfect year for you because academic star Man Chang Seng means that it will shine upon you in terms of your study. It makes it easier for you and somehow by luck, okay, whatever that you study, the questions will come out. Okay, so academic star helps in that way. But for us who are adults who are in business, okay, it is the best time for us to get academic. There are plenty of things that we can learn even though in our career or in our business, okay, especially now during the transition from the old world to the new world. We are all transiting into the AI world, artificial intelligence, when everything with technologies and all that, it requires additional knowledge. So with the academic star, it's the best time for us to enroll ourselves or at least do some research, some readings here and there for us to learn more of things or skills or soft skills to help us in terms of our career growth or in terms of our business growth. Again, all right, here, when you see these signs come up, please help us to like and share this Facebook Live out so that in a way it can help to reach more people, okay? Right, here in auspicious stars, you have funeral door, separating age, solitary star, and earth funeral. Now, what is that? In the olden days, when people see funeral door or earth funeral, they will be freaking out. Okay, so all they'll do is they hide. Whenever they see funerals, they run far, far away from it. Now, in our modern context, funeral door not necessarily must mean funerals. Yes, of course, if you have elderly at home, if you have people who are sick at home, okay? So this is something that maybe you have to watch out for or be prepared for. But in normal circumstances, funeral door here, okay, it just means that something that in no way like we dies upon. Now, in our modern world itself, you see that a lot of people are alive, okay, right, in this society, but dead soulfully, right? So a lot of people are just repetitively living their life day by day by doing the same thing again and again, soulless. So generally, it means that they're dead in a way, all right? So the funeral door and the earth funeral here, it means that there is a potential, okay, that we can become sluggish and more sluggish. It means in life itself, we start to lose curiosity, we start to lose passion, we start to lose interest into the things that we are doing. We are not interested in our relationship. We are not interested in our career. We are basically not interested in anything. So basically, we are alive here waiting to be buried, okay, one day with our soul long gone. And that is the impact of the funeral door. Right? So therefore, with the solitary star or Gu San Seng, it's a reminder to all monkeys, do not isolate yourself, okay? Do not try to hide yourself away because these stars are going to make you depressed. These stars are going to make you think otherwise. Think in a way depressively. Going to think that, oh, no one understands you, okay? It's such like, in a way, a boring world. I do not love my career, whatever. I mean, it is fine. If you do not like your career, then change it. You have a sky horse, right? Travel, go somewhere else, make changes, okay? Make changes and try on something new until you found something that you love, okay? Because if not, these inauspicious stars are going to impact us psychologically and in no way put us in the positions that we feel miserable. Separating age over here, again, we felt that it means that in a way we feel that we are separated from the world. Everything is like so different, okay? We don't understand why people are like that, why humans are like that, why my boss is like that, like why my family is like that, okay? So all these things is just psychologically, the impact of the stars is going to impact us negatively because it's inauspicious, but as long as we have the consciousness and the will to overcome it, as long as we have the possibility, okay, and positivity within us to see through the negative impact of these stars, we will be safe for the year of the 2026. All right, so remember that the moment you feel or you see your family members with a monkey in their chart, they start to isolate themselves. They start to be, in a way, acting up in a depressive way. They start to, in a way, lock themselves in the room most of the time. It is time for you to reach out to them, to show more concern and show more care to them. All right, so because they can be impacted by all these inauspicious stars. Let's take a look at the graph for the monkey itself. Take a shot at this, okay, and remember the positive or opportunities month are April, May, and December, and the negative months that we have to watch out for are February, May, and November, okay, next year. And some of you are asking, hey, May is positive and negative. Yes, it's not a mistake. It means in that month itself, you will see opportunities coming in. You will see some sort of good luck or promising luck coming in, but at the same time, in a way, be watchful because there might be something negatively impacting you as well. So that is like a double whammy month. All right, so next animal sign, we take a look at the rooster. Now, rooster itself climbed up one space from position number 5 in 2025 to position number 4 in 2026. How many roosters are there? Okay, how many of you here watching here born in either of these months, okay, that is the year of the rooster, or born between September 8 to October 7, all right, and also born between 5 p.m. to 6:59 p.m. The good news is you are at the top 4 position. Now, auspicious stars over here, you can see the moon star, the red matchmaker, heavenly Yi nobleman star, and Tai Chi star. All these are powerful stars. Now, moon star, now earlier on we talked about the sun star. Now it's a moon star. So sun star represents masculine energy or male nobleman. Alright? So moon star generally represents female nobleman or masculine or feminine energy. So besides that, if you have a moon star shining on you, if you have important tasks, okay? If you have like important proposal, it is always best for you to wait until the moon rises and in a way propose it. Now, do bear in mind, moon rises not all the time in night time. Some of the time you see moon rise in the afternoon, right? When we travel to Egypt in a clear sky and all that, okay, you will see that the sun and the moon rises, okay, on one side, okay, and in a way sets on the other. So you see both sun and moon in the sky together in broad daylight. So always generally, yes, you can say that do all this proposal at night is safe, but whenever you do it, if that day has an early moonrise, probably moonrise by 3 p.m. or 4 p.m. okay? So, and then moonset can be at 10 or 11, okay, p.m. itself. So as long as the moon is visible wherever you are in the sky, okay, you can propose and the star will shine on you with the level of success or the chances of success is higher. But how do we know that? I mean, KL is so cloudy all the time, like today especially. So remember, there's this website called Time and Date. Okay, just Google about it. what is the moon rise and moon set? Wherever I am, your location, key it in, and it tells you exactly the time of moon rise and moon set. So whenever you see a moon star, whenever the moon rise and it appears in the sky of where you are, okay, it will shine upon you and it will make your endeavor, okay, to be successful easier. Red matchmaker is like a peach blossom star. Right? This is your nobleman star. It's like your socializing star. It connects you to people. It connects you to the right people. So with the red matchmaker itself, okay, if you have anything you want, you desire, you dream of, getting a relationship, getting some new leads, okay, getting some, like, in a way, connections when it comes to business, okay, all that you can think of, manifest it out with the red matchmaker. They will connect you to the right people. But in order for them to help you to connect you to the right people, or for them to in a way bless you like the heavenly Yi nobleman star, you need to get yourself out there. You have to do something, right? Because if every day, imagine if you have the rooster, you're ranking so good, you have all these good auspicious stars shining upon you, and you're staying at home all the time, refusing to go out. Go to work, come back, not going to anywhere, not socializing, not meeting with people, not even attending your best friend's wedding or parties, okay? If that's the case, how can these stars bless upon you? So remember, next year with all this nobleman star, all you need to do is go out there more. Be seen more, okay? I have to connect more, okay? Because you will see that with the red matchmaker and heavenly nobleman stars itself, powerful, helpful people will appear in your life when you need them most. Now, heavenly nobleman means that, touch wood, in a way, we dropped something, okay? We were walking, we dropped something, okay? Something like important or wallet, whatever. If you have heavenly noble, it means chances of people picking it up and giving back to you are much higher. All right? So therefore, heavenly noblemen also in a way that we meet with some accidents, okay? Accidentally, random strangers will come, help us, guide us, okay, and reassure us. And that is the power of the heavenly Yi Noble. Now, Tai Chi star, especially in period 9, currently, it is a very powerful star because the Tai Chi star is a star of spiritual awareness. It is when you are interested in the mysterious thing, in the Tao, okay? If you are in no way interested in the metaphysical things, okay? All these mysteries, okay, the secrets of life itself, you would like to delve deeper, the Tai Chi star, blessings upon you, it will guide you, okay, and show you to find the deeper answer within yourself. So let's say if you're a soul journey student and you have a rooster in your chart itself, with the presence of the Tai Chi star, okay, your meditative, your deeper meditations to go deeper down into your subconscious to find the answers that you've always been longing for, these stars will help you get that answer and the wisdom. All right, so in auspicious stars here, we have piercing rope. Now, piercing rope or kun sok here, it always, I like to give this, like in a way, metaphor of the hairy crab. You know, when we eat hairy crab, especially as this season itself, right, tai zap hai, it's all tied up. So the piercing rope here, kun sok sing, means that it is a reminder for us that these inauspicious stars will impact us by tightening ourselves. So always remember, do not overcommit yourself. Like financially, promises, okay, or even workload. If you can't handle, say that you can't handle. You know, a lot of people, they like to please. They like to be seen as a good person. They do not know how to say no. And when you see the piercing rope, either they overinvest, they overly say yes, that end up, okay, they build so much stress within themselves because now they become a tai zap hai. Everything is tying up onto them, okay? They find it suffocating. They find it difficult, okay, to in a way present, or difficult to in a way for them to sustain or even get things done. It will backfire on you, you know, because if your bosses ask you to do something and you don't tell them the truth that you cannot handle, you say yes and yet you cannot deliver. That is going to look back on you. So remember, piercing rope here just means that do not overcommit yourself. All right. With the hook spirit over here, okay, here just means that there are possibilities, okay, that somehow you get distracted. Now, hook spirit normally comes in a camouflage, okay, that represents distractors of things. Now, nowadays, distractors can be anything. It can be like your Astro, your Netflix, okay, your computer games, okay, anything that your social media, you keep scrolling, that time just passes on. Your Korean dramas, all these are hook spirit. People who go gambling, okay? People in a way who goes into like drugs, okay? Alcohols, addictions and all that. Those are hook spirit. It means that something that in a way we are so attached to, something that we are so hooked up to that eventually we lost ourselves in it, okay? So therefore, people with rooster in their chart, remember, balance is the key. It is okay to drink. It is okay to relax with Netflix, Korean dramas, or whatever soap operas that you want to, but always balance back yourself, okay? Now, great assembly here, or 聚步聲, okay, means that, now, be careful. Anytime, whenever something gathers together, okay, it means that a riot. People are places with a lot of people, not necessarily must be riot, but riot is one of them. It can be a Christmas, like a bazaar, Halloween gatherings or whatever. Big event, when people too crowded gathering together with great assembly stars as an inauspicious stars, be careful because chances if any disaster happens, I mean in Western world, you know, shootings, random shootings, stampede that have happened, okay, like anything that happened in a way at places with a lot of people gathering together might in a way bring negative impact on you, especially if you have a rooster in your chart. So please make sure, okay, whatever all this is like gatherings, big gatherings, okay, especially in places that you know somehow the organizers might not in a way have done a good job into controlling the crowd or whatever, or in some countries they are in a way famous of like not being able to control or manage certain situations. Be careful of that, because at all this assembly of people, chances of it in a way will create some disaster for us. The chances will be higher. All right, so thank you so much for those of you who are joining us. We are almost reaching that 500. Please help us to like and share this Facebook Live out so that hopefully at least give us a moment that we can hit that 500 mark of people tuning live to it. Help us to like, help us to share. And for those of you who have just joined us, know that on 11th of October, we have this in-depth. Now we are just talking to you about the auspicious stars and the inauspicious stars. But in coming November, we have an absolutely free Zoom online class fully sponsored by J Group, Decoding Your Partner Chart, the secrets behind your 12 animal sign. Means that we are going to look at your year, your month, your day, and your hour pillar to look into the animal signs and in a way understand what are the key focus and how is it going to impact you in terms of your environment, in terms of your career, in terms of your relationship, and in terms of your investment in 2026. Okay, it is first come, first serve basis. So remember, click onto the link below in the comment. The team has shared it with you, okay? And in a way, sign up now. Let's go to the next animal sign. Now for roosters, these are your positive months, January 2027, April and May, and negative months, March, October, December. Now, why January 2027 is because January 2026, technically, it is still the month of the snake. Okay, it is still a month that falls into the snake year. So therefore, only January 2027 belongs to the horse year. So these are the months of positive months and negative months for rooster. Let's now, thank you so much. I know some of you must be sharing, okay, this feed out. We have officially breaks the mark of 500 and we have more than 500 people tuning us live now. Thank you so much for that. We work very hard, okay, to share this with you. I really, really appreciate, okay, all your help to, in a way, help us to like and share. Thank you so much to all of you. And now the next one is the doggies, okay? So if you're born in any of these years, those of you are just tuning in, okay? If you're born in any of these years or between the month of October 8 to November 6, okay? If you're born in October 8 to November 6 itself, right? The hour between 7 p.m. to 8:59 p.m., you also have a dog in your chart. Now, the dog this year ranked number 6 out of 12, but next year it is going on 9 out of 12. But those of you, you know that I never believe in predestined. Whatever they rank me, I don't care. Dragon is the worst out of the lot, and I am dragon. I have 2 dragons in my chart. But the thing is, as long as we understand the stars, know what to watch out for, know, oh, this is cute, okay? All right? Oh my God, that distracts me. All right? So as long as you know what is your stars, what's your auspicious stars, what are your inauspicious stars, you know how to maximize your potential, you know how to prevent the things that you do not want to let it happen, your luck is still safeguarded. So forget about the ranking. It's just for reference only. All right? So you know, dog, you have to fight on. Like this little poodle here, so cute. Now, auspicious stars is Elegant Seal, 3 stages, Earth Relief Star, and also Sky Bright. Alright, so overall, you will see that the Elegant Seal, Hua Koi Sing. Hua Koi Chachun means like in the olden days, when you're the emperor, you always have this big umbrella. very beautiful, elegantly in a way done, okay, with all the sewing and embroidery, okay, like, how to say, going together with the emperor. That is the elegant seal. So that means that, okay, elegant seal means something that is elegant, something that is refined, something that is classy. So nowadays it's translated as something knowledge, okay? The more noble the person is, the more classy the person is, the more resourceful the person is. So therefore, if you have elegant seal, okay, it also relates to academic. But this academic is especially if you have anything hands-on, skillfully, art-related, okay? Literary art and all these things, okay? Right? If your job requires you to have a lot of like artistic approach, it will be a very good year for you. All right? Now, 3 stages, it just means that do not rush overthink. Take things one step at a time, one stage at a time. So for doggies itself, you have to remember in 2026, okay, don't rush, take things one step at a time, okay? Now, don't fall for greed. Now, a lot of times in this modern world, people like, in a way, the get-rich-quick scheme. Anything that promises you is like instantaneous wealth, okay? Right? The chances people fall for it. That's why more and more people fall for scam, right? So remember, with the presence of the 3 stages itself, okay, do not fall for anything that's too good to be true, okay? Just think about it first. If not, discuss with people around you, all right? Because there are just too many scammers out there, especially Ping Wu year onwards. You think that the previous years has been a lot of scams? Ping Wu, it's even more, because that is the true fire burning, blinding everyone else, okay? Because this is the fire that it will be blinding. So therefore, we have to pay attention. 3 stages remind us that do not rush, do not greed. Now, Earth relief star itself, it means that whatever things of attachments, of fear, okay, of greed, of jealousy, whatever things that is impacting us that we have to relieve, let go of, okay, right? Do not let it impact us anymore. Earth relief stars here help us to release and let go of all these things. Past misunderstanding, okay? Anything that we are afraid of, anything that we have tried before, we fail, but it means that Earth relief star, we have to try it again, right? Because a lot of time people try one time, they fail, and they will think that they will fail forever. No, that is not true. So Earth relief stars remind us that, remember, these stars come here to help you to relieve anything that has happened in the past before, so that we can actually try, okay, on something slightly differently and improve ourselves. Now, Sky Bright over here, the Tin Gong Sing, okay, in a way that it reminds us to, in a way, stay steadfast and strong, okay? Do not give up so easily, okay? So the Sky Bright star is a very strong star that's shining upon us. Now, there might be some challenges, there might be some tests that will come upon us. That's why these 2 stars appear together, Relief Star and the Sky Bright. But this test itself, it means that it's given to us because we can handle it. So before you even try to resolve something or try to handle something, do not run away from it. Now, inauspicious stars, Peeling Head. Peeling head normally, okay, will affect on a lot of headaches, like in a way stress up to the head level, okay? So therefore, this is the year itself, you will see that there will be more stress together with 5 goals. 5 goals are the pettiness of things. 5 goals here, if you can make them work for you, we have a formula called 5 goals carry treasure. It's a very yin chi that if you know how to make them work for you, they will work for you and enslave themselves to, in a way, get things done for you. But as 5 goals, if you're not powerful enough to command them, they will give you headache, right? Because these are the petty energy that will keep on giving us a lot of pettiness, gossips, and everything, okay? So therefore, 5 goals means that as long as we're aware, try to stay away from pettiness. Try to stay away from gossips. Do not associate ourselves with all this. Right? As long as we stay clear with all this, the 5 goals will not be able to get onto us. Remember, as long as we respond to things, we are part of them. As long as we are not responding to it, okay, they will not be able to invade into our energy field. Now, officer charm over here, yellow flag. Officer charm kun fu means possibilities of like some like lawsuit, summons, okay? Anything to do with kun fu. Kun fu means like officer star. It can be like police, legal related issues and stuff like that. So just beware, be careful when you're driving, okay? The chances if you play your phone, you speed or anything, or you just park randomly without putting on a proper parking or paying for the ticket itself, you will be fine with the officer charm. Chances is like Everywhere you go, you're the first one who get it, whereas anyone else probably won't get it. So beware of that. Now, yellow flag here, okay, flying charm and the annual charm and the yellow flag, they in a way, they 招魂啊，招魂 means like they pull your soul. So this is similar to something, okay, that you will fall for something that in a way hypnotize you. Hypnotize you, you know nowadays is that 誘惑啊, okay, you go out there, it can be a relationship, it can be a pretty girl, it can be a handsome man, okay, right, in your workplace or whatever. Somehow you're supposed to be focusing on your career, then suddenly come this new colleague, okay, that distracts you every time, every now and then you feel like, oh, I want to go like happy hour with him or her or whatever. All these things are what we call the yellow flag, flying charm, and annual charm, because all this, okay, or 黃幡, okay, or 飛符 or 連符 are the things that in a way luring you to distract you, to make you obsessed, to make you hypnotized into it, okay? So always stay clear. Always, in a way, have that clarity of mind and know exactly what other people are trying to do. As long as we have the clarity of mind, we won't, in a way, fall so easily into all this. All right, so the next one is, of course, the positive months and the negative months. February, March, and June will be very, very good months for you. Negative months will be April, July, and September. All right, the next animal sign is the pig. From number 11 this year to number 7 next year. Congratulations, Piggy, because that is an up climb. Those of you born under any of this years itself, this is under the pig, okay? If you're born November 7 to December 6 or 9 p.m. to 10:59 p.m., you also have a pig in your chart. Now, auspicious stars are your monthly virtue or the jade horse star. Monthly virtue here, right, in a way it means that like the yutak. The yutak here is actually not exactly like your month, okay? The yutak here means that the moon goes, okay, in a way this year itself shining. Whenever the moon reaches phases, right, in a way it is shining upon, like how to say, it creates a path with your animal sign, okay? So therefore, this monthly virtue itself, when it has an impact on you, so therefore, when a monthly thing is in a way, how to say, activated, do look into short-term plan. Don't look into a long-term plan, all right? So those piggies, like if you have any plans or whatever, do it bite-sized, short-term goal. Reach your target, then set another plan and reach the target again. Now, jade hall here can also means it is wealth-related, okay? With the jade hall here, okay, you have something precious. Now, the wealth here not necessarily means physical money. When it comes to jade hall, it means that the wealth can be your, how to say, your spiritual wealth. It can be your how to say, your health is your wealth. Your mental wealth, wisdom is your wealth as well. So this wealth here, okay, in a way are the wealth of your soul. So not necessarily must be monetary thing, not physical wealth. But of course, physical wealth is also part of it, okay? So therefore, when you have a jade hall, it means that all aspect of our life itself, okay, right? The wealth is gaining, it is accumulating, all right? So it depends on your goal and your focus. So if you're more spiritual, then the spiritual wealth will gain. If you're focusing on your business, then of course your physical wealth will gain, all right? So jade hall, it means that it's a hall for you to accumulate the wealth itself. Now, inauspicious stars are the robbery star, lesser consumer, and death charm. Means that now robbery star and lesser consumer, why you need a jade hall to protect your wealth and everything short term, because robbery star and lesser consumer, it will take away your wealth or your money, all right? So therefore, if lesser consumer and robbery star, if you're thinking about investment means that you have to put up whatever that you have saved up all this while, put it out there, right? But long-term wise, you know that eventually this money will come back to you, okay, with returns of investment. If that's the case, then it will it will connect with the lesser consumer. So lesser consumer and robbery star, it means that money are in a way taken out from our pocket. So spend wisely. So if you need to spend your money to treat someone, okay, right, it can be an investment because that someone can be someone that put wealth onto your pocket. In other words, means like in a way, 袋錢入你袋啊. They can give you some suggestions, some ideas, some advice that eventually can help you in terms of your career or help you in terms of your business. So by buying that meal itself is well worth it. So buying a meal for other people is already a lesser consumer. Just beware, do not be emotionally spending. Emotionally spending means that in a way, you get all hooked up emotionally, you go and see just because of a sale, you just buy something, even though you do not need it, it's just because it's a sale, you just needed to buy it, and after that, all this money is just dumped there, expired, and you have to throw it away. And that means that the lesser consumer are getting onto you in a not auspicious way. All right, death charm over here, again, something that will charm us, attract us, distract us, okay? That somehow that we lost ourselves. Now, there are many sales tactics out there. There are so many people who knows how to sell, how to in a way lure us, how to in a way trigger us, tempt us, okay? Distract us. Death charm is part of it. So for those of you born in the year of the pig, remember, okay, that this death charm can come in some sales, okay, potential of sales, okay, can come in a potential of something that's like freebies or free gift or whatever. Be very aware. As long as they say free, you of course go ahead, curious, know about it. But when they start to ask for money, think twice, okay? Think about it first, all right? So as long as you're alert and aware of it, death charm will not be able to get to you, all right? Again, now these are your positive months and your negative months. February, March, July is positive. February, May, and August is negative. Now, that is not a mistake. February, you have a double whammy month. It means that opportunities can come to you, but at the same time, okay, at the month itself, you also have to beware. These are your graphs. Take a photo of it for your reference, okay? And then, of course, don't forget to join us on the special Decoding Your 12 Animal Deeper Secret, fully sponsored by J Group, where we're going to look into your parter chart, okay? And then, right, to decipher your year, your month, your day, and your hour in different palaces. How is it going to impact your 2026 luck from a much deeper perspective? Scan on this QR code or click onto the link below, okay, in the comment to sign up, as it is first come, first serve. Okay, let me just click on the next slides. All right, so we have the reds. Now, reds here in 2025, okay, it is rank number 1. And now in 2026, it is rank number 12. It is totally opposite like the goat, all right? So, if you are born in any of these years itself, you have a red in your year, or the month of December 7th to January 5th, you also have a red in your month, and 11 p.m. at night to 12:59 a.m., you also have a red in your chart. Now, do not be sad, do not be fearful, as I mentioned again and again. This ranking means nothing. There's no way that everyone born in the year of the red or have red in their chart is going to go through a bad luck. It's all about preparations, because good luck equals to opportunity plus preparation. So as long as you understand your auspicious stars and your inauspicious stars, beware of it. Prevent the inauspicious star from affecting you. Your luck is still going to be excellent for 2026. Now, take a look at the auspicious stars. Dynasty symbol, Tong Fu. Now, dynasty symbols is just a mean of like a seal of power. It's not the highest power, okay? But you still have that power and authority, something that is given and thrown to you. It means that it can be a boss, someone powerful, okay? They might see the potential, they might ask you, okay, to do something on behalf of them. Now, take up this opportunity. Now, a lot of time people have this mentality. Ask me to do more, but without the money, okay? It's like, oh my God, I'm not going to do it, okay? Right? Because I'm doing this because more power, but it doesn't come with money. But you see, when you do something different, something new, when people challenge you with a new project, it's a self-challenge. It's a chance for you to prove yourself whether you are capable or not, without, in a way, having you to invest onto it, okay? So when someone gives you that opportunity, the dynasty symbol means that it gives you that authority. Take it. Now, it might not promise any additional wealth this year. It means that it's a promotion without more money. Take it first, because you're going to learn, you're going to expand, you have to take more responsibility, okay? You're going to learn more leadership skill, because if you're not getting the money paid this year, eventually in the upcoming years, your stars will change. If it can go from 1st to the 12th, in the coming years itself, it can go from the 12th to again up the rank, okay? So therefore, this year, remember, dynasty symbol, whatever opportunities that's given up to you, take it, harness it, make full use of it. Now, the inauspicious stars are Calamity Star, Herder Star, Yearbreaker, Great Consumer, Sky Cry, Prison Star. month emptiness, okay? So therefore, you have a lot of inauspicious stars over here. The thing is calamity stars, okay? Just make sure, okay? If you're planning like any, travelings or whatever, okay? When you have a sky cry and a calamity stars together, now prevent natural disaster. So whenever you go to places that are prone to natural disasters, be extra careful. So nowadays, thunderstormy weathers are everywhere, including like KLPJ areas. Sometimes when it thunderstorms, it can get pretty much crazy. So whenever you have these stars, the red next year, okay, right after work and whatsoever, if it's thunderstormy outside, don't drive home yet. Okay, stay indoor, stay safe until the storm has stopped. Because nowadays you have things like fallen tree branches, like sinkhole anywhere. Anything could have happened, okay, in terms of calamity or in terms of sky cry, means natural disaster that might befall you. And since you have these stars, avoid it as much as you can. Now, herder stars means lan gone. It's just like the hurdles you have to run and jump through, right? So overall in 2026, our mind, in a way, is also a blockage for us. A lot of times the red will feel, in a way, negatively over things. Before you even do it, you always find like, oh, no, it's not easy, okay? Or I wouldn't be able to do it. I'm not good enough or whatsoever. Now, these are the impact of the herder star. It gives a lot of hurdles right in front of you before you even tried it, okay? So remember, do not allow these herder stars to impact you negatively, all right? Whatever it is, you just have to let yourself know, yep, it might be challenging, but you will be able to go through it, okay? So don't stop yourself. A lot of people, just because they think of all this challenge and they stop. All right, you will never get anywhere because whatever pictures that you painted in your own mind is stopping you from taking the actions towards it. All right, year breaker and great consumer means big spending of money. All right, so just beware of your money when your investment, right? Any high risk investment, you have to be extra careful. Any, in a way, short-term investment within a year means gambling luck or whatever. Be extra careful because great consumer, within the whole entire year, you have it. But if you're thinking about long-term, it means that investment 3 years down the road, 5 years down the road, then only you see returns. No problem. Go ahead with it. Because this year, it breaks your pocket. But 5 years, 3 years down the road is where you see the result. Then there's no issue because you match up to the impact of the great consumer or the tai ho, or in a way, poor choicing. All right? Then you have prison star and month emptiness. Now, prison star, it means that something that traps you. You feel trapped. Now, a lot of times we feel trapped is because we choose to trap ourselves. We believe that we have no choice, okay? What to do? I mean, it's like, in a way, I'm working for other people. I have no choice for it. Now, but that's not true, okay? A lot of people are also working for others. A lot of people are doing business on their own, but doesn't mean that they have no choice. The prison star here will make us believe that we have no choice. And remember, the moment that we believe we have no choice, we already made a choice. That is a choice on its own. So remember, prison star means that whatever you think that is trapping you, okay, do not allow yourself to believe it, okay? Move yourself out of it. Remember the impact of the prison star because somehow it will come up with a lot of negativity to keep on trapping you, believing that you're small, believing that you're never good enough, believing that you do not deserve more, believing that you have no choice. All these are just the impact of the prison star. Now, month emptiness itself is again from moments to moments. There are certain months, especially on the negative months that later I will show you, okay? You feel void, you feel empty, you feel unsupported, you feel that the people don't understand you. Now, all these are the impact of your month emptiness. Sometimes you feel okay, motivated, right? You feel that, oh yeah, I can do it. And some of the times you feel that, oh my God, I don't know what I'm doing, I'm lost or whatever, right? Especially when it comes to negative months like June, July, and September. Now remember, this is only the impact of your month emptiness. Do not allow it to impact you. It is not real. It is not true, okay? Have your group of people, means that people who are positive, people who are successful, okay? Select your group of people so that whenever you feel down, these other people will in a way render their energy to pull you up again. That is important. Positive months, January 2027, April and August. And that will bring us to the next animal sign, which is the ox. Those of you born in this month, any of this years itself, together with the January 6th or February 3rd. If the month is January 6th to February 3rd, or the hour between 1 a.m. to 2:59 a.m., congratulations to you. This year, if you are in a way ranked number 10, and next year, you go all the way up to the second place. All right, so the auspicious stars that you have is National Treasure Star, the Emperor Star and the Dragon Virtue. And you know, 紫微龍德 Emperor Star and Dragon Virtue are the two of the most powerful star of the year itself. And both of them are shining upon you together with National Treasure Star. 國寶 means that this stars itself, right, put you like, in a way, the precious item, okay? Like you are the what? The how to say, the most, how to say, value player, MVP, okay? So this is the meaning of it. So, but the thing is, you have to ask yourself, are you the MVP or not? If all this while, in your career, in the things that you do, you're always shying away from things, running away from responsibilities, denying yourself, right? Even this star shines upon you is not going to do any great for you. So from now onwards, you have a few months to work on before the official entrance of the Fire Horse in February 4th next year. Make sure you are the most valued player. Make sure you are the person that when your bosses look at you, okay, they will give all the trust, value, responsibilities, and all that in a way fully given into you. Because this in a way stars tells us that the chances of promotions, getting whatever that we dream of in 2026 is a very high likely thing to happen, okay? So make it happen. Now, inauspicious stars, you still have to watch out, okay? Because you have 6 harm. Now, 6 harm means what? Lục hoi lục thân. Means that, okay, it will harm your relationship. If you harm that people, now relationship means that your family, immediate families, relatives, okay, friendships, okay, even people around you, okay, and colleagues and all that. So it will harm the people around you from the things that you're doing, from your mentality and your action. So remember, whatever that you're doing, okay, remember, do not add more harm to yourself. Do not add more harm to the people around you, okay? Now, brutal defeat, especially when you have a dark sky star, Thiên Ngắc and brutal defeat, and if you have an ox in your chart and you always find that you have anger issue, frustrations, you get irritated easily, these stars, especially brutal defeat itself, will trigger your frustration. If you have always been impatient, like me, with the stars of the Emperor Star and Dragon Virtue, it will make you even more impatient. And then with brutal defeat, there's a possibility that out of your impatientness, that you might say something, do something that will hurt the people that matters most, or the people in your family. Okay, so remember, control yourself, manage your emotions, because the brutal defeat star here, in a way, will po bai. Po bai means it will break your relationship. Avoid that. Avoid out of the spur of the moments of the emotions, okay, you say something permanent. Always remember, do not in a way say something or in a way create some permanent sort of like action from a temporary emotion. All right. Now, sky shark again, that is natural disaster. Especially, okay, if you're flying and all that. So anything. Now, of course, if you need to travel, you have to take flights or whatever, try to go for better airlines, okay, more established airlines, okay, minimal sort of like accidents of airline. Now, with a sky shark especially, okay, some people who likes bungee jumping, people who likes all to do all this, like in a way, high risk, okay, sort of like sports, okay, with the presence of the sky shark is something that we have to be careful of, okay? Now, annual shark itself is just part of it. This year, there will be more of this Sachi that will be for us, okay? So we just, as long as we are alert of it, all these stars will not be able to impact us. Positive months itself is May, September, December. Negative months is April, June, and July. And this is the chart that you can refer to. All right, let's take a look at the next animal sign, tiger. All right. So here, if you're born any of these years itself, you have a tiger in your year. If you're born February 4th to March 5th itself, you have a tiger in your month. And from 3 a.m. to 4:59 a.m., you have a tiger in your hour. In 2025, it's ranked number 3, but in 2026, it goes all the way down to 11. Okay, why is it so? Because tiger has no auspicious stars in 2026. You only have all these inauspicious stars. Means that you have to rely on what? Okay, it doesn't mean that if it's all inauspicious stars means everything is like gloom and doom for you. Not necessarily. It just means that you have to, in a way, rely more on your human's luck. It means 人為，事在人為. Because heaven's luck, you have no auspicious star. You have to make things work based on your own human star. Inauspicious, you have like sky warrior, back poking white tiger. Now, when you have all these three itself, it means that there's a lot of pettiness, a lot of people in a way like back poking means like golden finger. Okay? So again, as I mentioned, you see, somehow you must have made something out of your life that you becomes the center of attention of people that keep on in a way poking your back. right? So I always say one thing. So when you have all these white tiger or back poking people who keep on in a way creating pettiness or saying bad things behind your back, let them be. Do not waste your precious energy or time trying to even explain yourself, or do not in a way be sucked into their politics. Just keep moving forward, because you know what? They can only always be at your back. You know why they poke your back? Is because they cannot be better than you. They cannot be at your front. So let them be. Always let them stay at the back and you are safe. All right? So when you have red chamber here, now red chamber is a lusty peach blossom. It means it's a type of peach blossom that you might attract that will create problem for you. If you're single available, no problem. But if you're married, you have to be extra careful, because with the Hong Yim Seng itself, chances is you might attract unnecessarily sort of like misunderstanding or relationship that will get you into trouble. Nowadays, you see a lot of social media, affairs going on, whether it's real or not. Once you get captured, you go viral. You do not want to go viral with all this backpoking that seriously, people will backpoke, put your photos out there, social media and everything, and every day, everywhere you go, your family, the friends, the whole world knows about your face, and the whole world knows about your affair. Try to prevent that from happening. Now, flying chase here can mean female pettiness, okay? It means that 女小人, okay? And it also can mean, in a way, like things that falls from high places. So let's say, for instance, okay, if you are like older people, elderly, your parents at home, okay, just prevent them from climbing up some cabinets or thick things or whatever, because anything can drop and hurt them. Flying chase. Now nowadays, typhoon, big wind, whatever, fallen trees, fallen branches, okay, like some things like flown out from apartments and all that, okay, or construction site will fall and in a way kill people or hurt people. That is flying chase. So if you see this, or always be mindful and watchful if you're walking out in the street, near construction sites, under bridges or whatever, be extra careful, pay attention, okay, because anytime things will fall. Quick reactions saves lives, okay, and that's flying chase. Remember, do not offend female pettiness, means 冇得罪女人啊. They say 寧得罪小人，莫得罪女人. You offend anyone else, but please, the most feminine, the most petty ones, females, energy, whatever, try not to offend them, because they will try their best to get even with you. Alright? The Great Sha and the Earth Sha itself, again, natural disasters, especially when it comes to like earthquakes related. Alright? So try to avoid places, okay, who are prone with earthquakes. And you know that this few years itself, the Pacific Ring of Fire is really awakening. Right? So in a way, not to say avoid entirely, but do know in terms of emergency, what are the things, okay, that you need to watch out for, how you should in a way, right, save yourself, equip yourself with all this information, it will help. Right? So for the tiger, positive months is June, October, November, and negative months will be May, August, and November as well. Alright, so you see the next one will be the rabbit. Rabbit in 2025 is number 7, and then in 2026, congratulations, you're the top 3. Alright, so those of you born under this year itself, you have a rabbit in your chart, and of course March 6th to April 4th, or 5 a.m. to 6:59 a.m. itself. The rabbits, look at the auspicious stars. Sky Happiness, Prosperity Star, Heavenly Virtue, Fortune Virtue, Peach Blossom Star, and Tai Chi Star itself. Very good. So if you have the rabbit in your chart, firstly, it will be a very auspicious year with happiness, joyfulness. It means that in no way, if you have made enough breakthrough, 2026 is the year of celebration. It's a year of prosperity, of happiness. It's a year that you will be very grateful for. And if you're single and available, Peach Blossom Stars, Sky Happiness, getting married, okay, getting attached, okay, finding the other half and all that, chances is very high. Together with Prosperity Star, Heavenly Virtue, and Fortune Virtue, in terms of career, in terms of business, in terms of wealth, all is also in a way supported. Now, Tai Chi Star, as I mentioned it before, okay, Tai Chi Star means that, okay, especially in period 9, this star is very good because it's an inner wisdom of things. So Tai Chi Star will in a way build your curiosity into the mysterious world, metaphysical things, okay? More things, because suddenly the rabbits will find that life is more than just working so hard. It is time that probably you will start like exploring the world, exploring yourself, understanding the world, going to places that you have never been before, all right? Like seeking cultures to understand them more, to understand, okay, different civilizations or different histories more. And with the presence of the Tai Chi Star, it is also a time that suddenly you feel like you want to understand yourself more. right? What was your past? Who are you actually? Okay, what does this life means to you besides just your job? Okay, that labors you. Besides just getting married and have children to labor you. What else is there for you? So the presence of the Tai Chi star together with all these auspicious stars itself is going to open doors to you to the mysterious world of you, deepening your understanding into yourself. Okay, that is a good thing. And of course, in auspicious stars here, you have Salty Poo star, which is not too bad. Okay, it's just a bit of a hum sap sing. Okay, but again, if you're single, available, but this star itself, even if you're married, right, with a Salty Poo stars itself, right, okay, it can enhance your relationship. It is time for you to rekindle your relationship, your marriage, okay? It can be your 20 years anniversary and you have a Salty Poo star. It is the best time, okay, for you to, in a way, be kinky again, create more fun into your relationship, build in more, happiness, okay, or fulfillment in the relationship itself. It's nothing so much to be, in a way, afraid of. Now, curd tongue here, okay, just means that people might twist and turn the words. Whatever you hear, do not just take it as it is. Always fact check. You know, nowadays, like that with artificial intelligence and all that, there's so many things, right? Okay, you need to fact check because even videos and photos, again, all that, people can create it, people can make it. It's not real. So the curd tongue here means that people with the crossing sharp, okay, gao sat and curd tongue means people twist their words. People curd their tongue. Now, but if you are in sales, these so-called inauspicious stars are highly auspicious in you because whether you like it or not, if you are in sales itself, right, you need some sugar-coated things, okay? You need to say things, okay, to make people want to hear what you say in order for you to sell. So if you have the curd tongue and the crossing sharp star and you're doing sales, you're doing business, you are closing proposals, you are proposing for things or whatever, excellent stars for you. Okay, now the draped stars itself, it means that the possibilities of, like, of course, like some songs, it means some funerals or people elderly in the family itself, you have to take care of the health. Just make sure you go for annual checkup and you'll be safe. Now buff star here, again, it is like something to do with the Hamji or the Salty Poo star. Okay, so it is like a very curious star. It's a very youthful star. Okay, the buff star means that you go out there, okay, you feel curious, okay, you feel tempted, and sometimes that you might be attached to things. Now, as long as you are attached to something that makes you better, there's nothing wrong with it. But if you're attached onto something that is draining you, that is like making you smaller or weakening your health, like smoking or drinking or excessive like clubbing or whatever, that is making you weaker. Okay, so if that's the case, maybe something you might want to look into. Now here, look at the positive months, July, October, November, and the negative months, April, June, and September, with the graphs of career, wealth, academy, health, and relationship for you to look into. Let's look at the last two signs. Dragon. Before we start this, again, those of you who have just joined us, remember, we have this upcoming on the 11th of October, okay? A full 2-hour sessions where we look deep into your Pata chart, decoding the secrets behind your 12 animal sign. We are going to look at your Pata chart, plot out the chart, look at the year, month, day, and hour, and see how this 12 animal sign is going to impact you in terms of your environment, your career, your relationship, and your investment. First come, first serve. Click on the QR code or click onto the link below in the comment that the team has shared it and join and register yourself. Dragon, if you're born in any of these years, like me, I'm also part of the Dragon. April 5th or May 5th, okay, between April 5th to May 5th, or 7 a.m. to 8:59 a.m. This year, you are ranked number 8. Next year, you're ranked number 10, okay, out of 12 itself. Now, auspicious stars are the Sky Relief, 8 Seeds, or the Relief God, okay? Now, basically, when you see a lot of relief stars, it just means that you have a lot of things to relieve, okay? So, therefore, Dragons, 2026 is the best year for you to rectify things. Whatever things that you find that you have not done correctly, okay? Your business, your career, your relationship, any parts of it you feel, or your health, you feel that you can do it better. Is this a best year for you to relieve it? Relieve means 解決, okay? 解決means previously the system might not be right in terms of your business or your career, right? You might, we get into a career where this might not be your path. It is time for you to, in a way, make changes to it, relieve it, make change to it, okay? Right? 解決個問題. Okay, so when you have a relief God, it is best for you to do so. Now with the 8 seeds, now 8 seeds means this pacho, this 8 muscular big men are supposed to be the emperors in the ancient days most trusted person. Means whatever, they're given a lot of authorities, okay, to do the things for the emperors, including one day when the emperor died, these 8 entrusted people will carry the coffin. So therefore, when this is with you, it means that in some part of your life, you know that people trust you, right? Trust is the one thing that is the most precious within you. Your bosses, your superiors, your friends, your relationship, your clients, they just trust you. Maximize this potential, build on trust, and you know that any long relationship, be it business, be it career, be it with your colleagues or your bosses or whatsoever, or any love, family, intimate relationship, trust is the ultimate key, okay, to binding the relationship together. Since dragons, you have the 8 seeds, you know that whatever that you do, build on the trust. Whatever that you do, never ever break the trust. And you will be, in a way, protected, and your luck will be great in 2026. Now, inauspicious stars, sky dog, leopard tail. Whenever you have a 天狗 or 豹妹, the leopard tail and the sky dogs, in a way, chasing after you, it means that pettiness and all that will also be chasing towards you, okay? Because a lot of people will be like saying things behind your back. So remember, why the people are chasing after you, all these things, like saying bad things behind you, do not agree with you. Possibilities is either you are really that bad, or either you have done something right and you're really in a way going towards the right direction, you're shining, and people are just too blinded by your light. People feel jealous, people do not want you to make it, and people will say whatever things, okay, to in a way to pull you down. So remember, self-check. So if you find that there are some things for you to improve on, improve of it, relief, okay? But if you find that you have worked on yourself, whatever that's been claimed on you is not true, move forward. Don't even try to look back. Let them chase, okay? All right? So you know that as long as you can move further and faster than this, okay, eventually you will lose them. All right, the Mansha instability star. Now, instability star means that our emotions, now, dragons might be emotional. Right, one moment you are very passionate, you are very confident, and then the next moment you are all haywire, okay? Right, moody, gloomy, okay? Right, depressed. So always remember, do not let this instability star impact you. You also have blood knife, okay? If you are prone to any surgery, you have any health issues, okay, that you need to have knee surgery or anything, any tooth, then you have time to see a dentist or whatever, go and have it done so that you enjoy, okay? Connect to the stars, right? So that in a way, you do not have to, blown up, okay? These issues of the blood knife or surgery. So go for a health checkup, okay? It's highly recommended for the dragons before next year comes in. All right, lonesome star, again, together with the instability star, is your emotional star. It makes you feel lonesome. It makes you feel that no one understands you, okay? Everyone is against you, or oh, poor me, pity me, sort of mentality, okay? Remember, this is not true. Funeral guest means that some distant relatives or some issues, okay, will happen that might lead us to attend some funerals or people passing on, okay? So that is minor and it's not a major thing, okay? So let's say this positive months will be August, September, December, and the negative months will be January 2027, March, and October. And being said that, it brings us to our last animal sign. All right, the snake. So if you're born in any of these years itself, okay, you have a snake in your year, or born between May 6th to June 5th, you're also born in the month of the snake, or 9 a.m. to 10:59 a.m., you have the hour in the snake in your hour. Now, the good news is you climb one rank from number 9 this year to number 8 next year. The auspicious stars are Heavenly Doctor, Wealth and Honor Star, Luk Fan Sing, and Heavenly Chef. Okay? So Luk Fan Sing here now, Wealth and Honor Star is a merit star given to us. Luk Fan means that it comes with wealth and honor. Chances of promotion. It might not be a big one, but chances of promotion that comes with increment will be there for you. Okay? So for those of you with a stick in your chart, if you are due for a promotion, even if it's not given to you, ask for it, okay? Because with the Wealth and Honor Star, it's your time to value up yourself and demand for this particular promotion. Heavenly Chef itself, it means that sixth sun. You have this auspicious star shining upon you, right? You have more opportunities to have people either buying you or recommending you to all the good food. So if you're foodies, okay, this will be great for you, okay? So if you're an influencer or a KOL, okay, that in a way do lifestyles or food, okay, all the good food and all that with the presence of the Heavenly Chef, very good. Wealth, Honor, Heavenly Chef, this is your year to really bloom. Means the things that you're doing, that whatever that you're sharing, okay, somehow it will gain you an extra, in a way, attention and income. Now, for some of you are thinking about some side income, okay, maybe you know how to cook, know how to bake, coming up festive season, Christmas, New Year, Chinese New Year upcoming, you want to try baking something, homemade things, and start selling it and promoting it. If you have a snake in your chart, it will be a very good year for you to start as well. Now, Heavenly Doctor means that do not be afraid to go for a checkup because you have a sickness charm. Just go for early detection, early checkup because you have the affinity to meet up with very good nobleman doctor that will able to in a way help you in terms of your health. All right. So exceeding path star means it makes you feel like, how to say maksang. It makes you feel like in a way people don't understand you anymore. Makes you feel that I don't understand like people even the closest to you anymore. It just makes you feel like that. Suddenly everything feels very, how to say very, very new to you, okay? Like very maksang to you, okay? Now, again, this is how psychologically the stars are impacting you. That is not true. Mong Sun or the Death God here reminds you, if you have a snake in your chart, don't overwork yourself. Don't over-exude yourself because Mong Sun here means like overwork until you've forgotten any other aspect of your life. You've forgotten about your health, you've forgotten about your leisure, your relaxation, your family member, okay? All right? So with the Death God here, remember, balance up your life. And another small impact of the Death God means you get forgetful, small little things. You can go out all the way, park your car, go into the mall. After shopping, you're like, oh, where did I park my car? Okay? You can go out from your house itself, lock the door, go out halfway driving through and say, oh, have I locked my door? Or did I switch off the light? So it's just these small little things, okay? If it really affects you, if all this while you have been like this, and next year you have a snake, it makes it even worse, remember, set reminder all the time. Put little patches near your door. Remember to check all electricity. Remember to check all the lights. So every time you look at it, you will remember to check it first, okay? Before, okay, you get out of your house so that all these small little annoying things that you might forget something will not come after you. Heavenly Officer Star, again, it will say that, okay, sometimes that you get all these legal issues, summons and stuff like that, okay, together with Solid Killing and Broken Chart. Now, Broken Star itself, now, if you have a snake, if you're going through spring cleaning, if you're like, in a way, like handling some like, how to say, expensive stuff. It can be a very expensive jar, crystals, anything, okay, that is fragile. Be careful because Paul Soising means like, chances is you yourself with your own hand breaking something that is precious to you is very high likely. But not necessarily must be breaking physical thing. It can be breaking a relationship as well. Due to your exceeding path, you feel maksang, you feel like, oh, I don't understand my partner anymore. Somehow it feels not right or whatever. And you eventually call off a relationship. Now remember, do not go on to the extent because you might be affected by broken star and exceeding path star. Okay, give both of you time to talk things out, to understand, okay? Do not be lured by the inauspicious stars and break a relationship that eventually you know that you will lose some, okay? A good potential partner in your life itself, okay? So don't do something that you might regret it later on. So therefore, the snake, positive months, January 2027, August and September, and the negative months are February, August and November. And this is your career, wealth, academic, health, and relationship chart for 2026. And having said that, okay, we have done with the 12 animal sign. Okay, thank you so much. What time is it now? I'm just curious. All right. So it's like, yeah, thank you so much. 1.5 hours. Okay. Thank you so much to all of you that have tuned in. Please again, help us to share this, like and share this session out so that it can reach more people. Okay. And remember, those of you, if you have not signed up for decoding the 12 animal sign in depth, this is a in-depth session, okay, on the 11th of October, Saturday, right, from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. Why I need to do this before I fly off on my soul journey to Tibet is because this session is going to help you to plan and strategize for your 2026 before, in a way, it fully kicks in. It is totally free, online Zoom, but you have to register yourself. This is fully sponsored by J Group. Ms. Jennifer Yap has paid us to give this information to you. This is a QR code. You can scan on it or you can click onto the link below, okay, and register yourself. And I'm so looking forward to see all of you there. All right, Nancy, thank you so much. I have yet to read, okay, the letter you sent to me. I will read it after tonight, all right? So for those of you who are joining Tarot Blueprint, okay, I'm so sorry. I have to call it off because it has been a very hectic, okay, 2 weeks for me, okay, and I really do not want to conduct a class when I know that energetically I'm not fully at my peak, okay? Because I do not want to discount my energy conducting a class because that will impact you, okay? So therefore, thank you for your understanding that I have to defer and postpone Tarot Blueprint onto next year, okay? So for all of you, Jessica Lim, thank you so much for tuning in, all right? Who else? Marianne Yap, Linda Cho. Those of you, if you have not, Felicia, thank you so much, okay? So if you have not helped me to share this session now, please back chain, okay? Thank you. Joyce, okay? Thank you so much. Shuni Ong, Norman, okay? Right, please, Teresa, okay? Please help me to share this session out so that it can actually reach out to more people and it can help more people to prepare for 2026. All right, so thanks again to all of you, okay? 恭喜發財 in advance. I know it's very early. You know, my children are saying, huh, Christmas also not here yet. 恭喜發財嘛, okay? You don't have to wait until Chinese New Year, you know? Every day we can be wealthier, okay? Either in terms of money or in terms of what? In terms of 財富, wisdom, okay? So I really wish all of you, okay, the best year to come. Remember, as long as you're prepared, every year will be a terrific year for you, okay? So hope to see you all next week, okay, in the Decoding the 12th Animal Sign In-Depth Secret, okay? Right, so do register yourself, and again, please help me to share this session out to everyone. Thank you so much, everyone. Bye-bye. Thank you for tuning in. Bye-bye. See you. Good night.